A couple is locked up and 2 children are now staying with relatives after all 4 of them showed up last night at a heroin deal. The Northern Kentucky Drug Strike Force arrested Joseph Gunter and Shalah Robinson in the parking lot of the Fort Wright Frisches and discovered the 2 had brought along Gunter's 6- and 8-year-old daughters. Local 12's Joe Webb has been following this story and joins us live now with the latest. Joe?
Well, Cammie, what happened in that parking lot in Fort Wright last night is a really good indication of just how pervasive heroin has become in northern Kentucky. It doesn't just impact the users and the dealers. It has a dramatic, direct impact on children, legitimate businesses, and it's stretching law enforcement to its limits. Joseph Gunter and Shalah Robinson appeared before Judge Doug Grothaus this morning, who described their charges as peddling death with kids in the car. Yesterday afternoon, police say the 2 were in the Fort Wright Frisch's parking lot delivering heroin to undercover narcotics agents.
Much to our surprise yesterday, when he came to sell heroin to us, he not only brought the heroin along, but he had 2 small children in his car.
In the past 2 months, agents say Robinson had driven Gunter to other northern Kentucky locations and sold them heroin. They met in public parking lots, which have become the modern-day drug market.
They jump off the interstate, they do the deal as fast as they can, and then they head back to Ohio. Every interstate exit from the Ohio River south has been inundated with heroin possession, heroin trafficking, arrest within a mile of that interstate exit.
It's not news that heroin is a huge northern Kentucky problem, but Sanders illustrated that point today. These are the 40 new felony cases generated in Kenton County last week. 30 of the 40 are drug cases, 35 of the 40 are drug-related. All but a couple are heroin cases. Bill Mark says he's never seen anything like it, and it's impacting everyone, including innocent little kids.
This guy, put his children in great peril. I mean, I can't think of many other situations that a parent could put their child in to put them in more grave danger than to bring them to a heroin transaction.
Now, Gunter and Robinson are both charged with 3 counts of trafficking and 2 counts of wanton endangerment because the 2 little girls were there last night. Gunter has a previous trafficking conviction in Hamilton County. He was just released from community control on that in March. So because of that, he's very likely to be indicted in Kenton County as a persistent felony offender. Reporting live in Fort Wright, Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Joe, thank you. Police say the 2 children were in good shape and were released to a relative. Gunter and Robinson are being held on a $50,000 cash bond.